Hey, what was that 2014 movie starring Rosamund Pike and Neil Patrick Harris about Mahjong? I believe it was called Gone Girl. Gone Girl. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, the only place you can find above average Mahjong gameplay with below average humor. My name's Yusong. Look, did I look up who was in Gone Girl right before making that joke? You betcha. Have I seen the movie? Absolutely. But can I be honest with you? Can I be completely honest with you? I don't know celebrities. Celebrities are such a weak point to me. Like, if you show me a picture of, like, I don't know, who's Tom Cruise and Ben Folds. Ben Folds is not, I mean, Ben Folds is a musician. He is a celebrity, but the point is, I'm not good with names and the names of famous people specifically. I think it's a very certain type of face blindness. I'm not sure. All right, let's get into some Mahjong gameplay. How do I think that we've been playing? I think that we've been playing, look, I'll just give it to you straight. Yesterday on stream, some high highs and some low lows, okay? And that's the gosh darn it, honest truth. Why did I struggle there trying to find the English word for honest? I'm not sure. Okay, it's the first video of the morning, shaking off the cobwebs from a good night's sleep. Looking at my hand, this is two Han in and of itself. I'm not sure. This hand doesn't have a lot of good shapes yet. And again, dude, I keep watching like awesome pro play from Mahjong because, I mean, all my YouTube homepage right now is Mahjong Pro game rounds, where I don't think this 7 is actually helping that much, where I can't understand anything of what's happening because it's all in Japanese, but obviously I can understand the Riichi Mahjong aspect of it. And I can understand like the Japanese terms like Sanshoku, Ipeiko, etc., etc. All right, now we definitely don't want to throw away 3 Hans worth of material right there. I mean, this hand is making its way downtown. I would even say that it's walking fast. I would even say that its face is fast. Look, I know the lyric isn't faces fast, but sometimes you gotta let a child believe in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for a little longer. It's not even 10 a.m. and I'm screaming so loud. I'm screaming so loud alone. All right, I mean, I really want this hand to succeed. We have 2 door right now. I mean, that's kind of an excellent pickup. What are we looking for here? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to discard this, but this is like the worst 2 pairs weight of all time. If I draw a 1 or a 3 of bamboo, I mean, I'm pretty sure I still call Riichi. I'm not sure because I can win off of the Dora. I have 2 of the Dora and I have a red 5, but there's no way I can win off of the 4, right? I have 3 out of the 4 copies of the 4 of characters. It's a weird situation. This might have been a situation where I should have cut the 1 and maybe kept the 4 and just abandoned this shape altogether to go with something around the 4 of circles. I don't know. Player across from me, Sumos, there's nothing we can do about that. Luckily, it's a fairly small 2-Han hand. Okay. Okay. A lot of game left to play, and you can feel it, right? There's a certain commotion in the winds. Like, oh, Yusong actually got like a decent set of tiles there. Maybe it's not all hopeless. All right, some dragon tiles. Let's take a look at our hand. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. 4 shapes. We gotta wait for something to crystallize around this 4 and this 8. Until then, let's toss some dragon tiles. If our hand is looking good, then yeah, let's keep the dragon tiles until the end of time. Who knows? We could pick up another. But if not, let's keep them. Let's toss them while we try to find some other shapes. Okay. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. They're not great. They can certainly be improved. And if we kept the 8, like we would have been happy to draw a 7 for a 2-sided weight. I'm not sure. Player across from me opening up with their seat wind. That's pretty understandable. I think I gotta discard some more dragon tiles now. Unfortunately, I don't want to give up anything else. There is genuinely a world where I'm like, the 6-7 shape is strong enough. Let's cut one of the 6s. We have 3 pairs. You know what? I think that might be the correct play. Why did I instinctively discard a white dragon? Well, old habits die hard. We have 3 pairs in our hand. I don't think that we need 3 pairs in our hand. 2 pairs in our hand is actually quite good. We can turn one of these into a triplet and one of these into a pair. But at the same time, like this really, I don't know whether or not to consider this 6 of circles like a pair. Obviously, I know we have 2 of them. Obviously, I know we have 2 of them. Well, now we're 1 away from Tenpai. But it's a bad situation, right? I'm not sure. We need to draw like a... No way, right? I don't discard the 6 here. I think I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to keep the 6 here. We need to draw a 5 or a 7 of circles in order to be able to call Riichi. It's a bad weight. Not only that, no Dora are represented on the board right now. I would even go so far as to ledge as we just took out Tomato Town. There's a 1, we could kind of make use of the 2, but even if we draw a 2, we can still make use of it with the 4, right? Okay. Maybe we should have been a little bit more careful. We could have gotten a... I mean, we could still keep things open for a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. It's okay. Player across from me is definitely in Tenpai. We also got to be careful. They haven't discarded a single bamboo tile, and they're willing to discard a lot of character tiles. So the unfortunate thing about all of this is that because they discarded a 1 of circles, there's a terrifying chance that they have a pair of the Dora, at least. You know what I mean? That's one situation where I would discard the 1. The other situation, the one that we're hoping for, is that they just have nothing. They have nothing around the 1, which is what we did. Player to my left calls Riichi. Can I stay in this? Can I kick it? Tribe Called Quest? I can probably kick it, but I don't want to discard the 1. They could have had a 2-2-3 weight that they changed to a 2-3 weight. It's just a little too spicy for me. Sumo? Okay. That's a Riichi Ipatsu. 1 Dora. Riichi Ipatsu, 1 Dora. You know what? That's okay. Oh, Sumo and 1 Dora. Okay, that's a pretty big hand. That's a pretty big 4-han hand. As the dealer, we're going to obviously have to pay a bigger chunk out of that. That's okay. We're in 4th place right now. Good. I mean, not great, but okay. This is an amazing hand. Excuse me. This is an amazing hand. Oh my God, this is an amazing hand. So here's the thing. Do we pawn the Eastwind and get on a single tile wait for the Dora? Or do we get on like a 2 tile wait for the 4 and the 7 of bamboo? Oh man, dude, I don't know. I want to greed out for the Dora here. Oh, Lord, tell me how to say no to this, dude. I mean, this is the bad thing about having the Eastwinds here. One of them's the Dora indicator. So there's only 1 Eastwind left in the wall. And not only that, it might be in the dead wall. Like there's no guarantee that we draw it or that someone else even encounters it through this entire game. We're hoping that it comes out quickly. The Southwind is just a little too spicy to let go of. I mean, early on, sure, we could... I don't think that we take this, dude. Dude, I don't think that we take this. For what? Riichi, 1 Dora, pure double sequence? I don't know. That doesn't sound that good to me. Is pure double sequence also like... Is pure double sequence 1-han or 2-han? It's 1-han. And it's Menzachin only, which is not a Dark Souls boss. It's just, it means you have to have a closed hand. All right. Player to my right opens up on some circle tiles. We've discarded a ton of circle tiles. I understand why they would want to do so. I understand. Okay. I mean, we've discarded some pretty scary stuff so far. I don't see why we would change things up. I don't think going for that Riichi was right there, dude. Off of a 6 of circles? I mean, the player to my right now going sicko mode with their discards. They definitely, maybe they have a triplet of the white dragons here. This is very suspicious behavior to me. This is like if someone was venting an electrical. There's just something about it is a very little sus, very amogus. Okay, this is a disgusting weight. This is a disgusting weight. We win off of the Eastwind or the Dora. I mean, come on. Okay, the player to my right is going for a full outside hand or maybe a half outside hand. I'm not sure. At least we know that they're not on the white dragons. Okay, I mean, they're in a great position if they want to keep pushing for their hand. If they're in Tenpai and they don't want to back down, I'm going to be giving them an all-you-can-chi buffet to their left, right? So, I mean, this is, I mean, if not this hand, then what? If not this hand, then what? We either get 3 Dora or we get Seatwind, 2 Dora, red 5. Oh my God. I'm salivating, dude. I'm salivating. Okay, player across from me. Chasing the Riichi. I mean, this is very, very spicy. Because I could very well deal into them. But if they draw an east wind or a south wind, it's going to come out. And they can't make use of it. That's 100% certain. Unless they're on a single tile wait. Okay, spicy 7 of circles discard. Oh. That's Mahjong. Is this the gods punish? I mean, come on, dude. Is this the gods punishing me for making that Mongon girl joke? Dude, the Mongon girl joke is okay. It's not the best joke ever, but it's an okay joke. 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 or 5. I don't think it's enough to be, you know, penalized for. I don't want, you know, agents knocking at my door. Hey, did you make the Mongon girl joke? Turns out you've been convicted of thought crime. And then I'd be like, hey, you're gonna convict me of thought crime for the Mongon girl? Why don't you check Congress? And then they're gonna have a single tear drop from their eye, and they're like, so true, bestie. And then they're gonna shake my hand, and then I won't get prosecuted for thought crime. Let's focus on the game, though. Let's focus on the game. This hand is garbage. I'll tell you that much. Maybe we can get like a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Maybe we can get a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, but this is not looking good. 3 pairs in our hand right now, but like, we're just far from anything right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 shapes in our hand. 3 pairs. Nothing is going quite right for us. At this point, do we just go sicko mode and start throwing 5s? I'm not sure, dude. I've watched too much pro Mahjong. Player across from me discards the Dora, immediately calls Riichi. That makes sense. That makes sense. Luckily, our hand is in no shape to fight. Wow. Not necessarily a safe tile, but maybe they don't have anything safe to bail with. Maybe they see that 9 discard, but the 9 discard often means that you can have a 7, 8, or excuse me, a 6, 7 weight. Player to my right calls Riichi with the 6 of bamboo. 9 should be safe as it's Suji, but why risk it? Why risk it for Schrodinger's biscuit, you know? It might exist or it might not exist. 2 of character is also safe. We got to be a little careful. Okay, 2 and the 8 are safe. The door is also safe. All right. This is a great situation. We have a lot of safe tiles to choose from. If we run out of safe tiles, we can always gamble a little on the 9 of bamboo. That's okay. Suji to the 6. It's been discarded twice before. Player to my left having to make some really difficult decisions, though. We can assume that their hand, they just don't have a lot of safe tiles. Wow, they cut the 5. I mean, that's fair, right? It's Suji to the 8 and the 2. Okay, fair enough. 8 of circles also showing itself to be safe. 1 of bamboo also safe. I mean, let a boy dream, right? I want to keep the door just for a little bit. The west wind, hilariously not safe. Also, we're 1 away from Tenpai. What is this? I have 2 Dora. It's a pure double sequence. I mean, the 5 is hilariously safe here. The west wind is not. The west wind is not, especially if someone's going for a flush. I don't really see that on the table right now. I gotta fold. I know the east wind's been discarded pretty early on, but that was before this player called Riichi. They could still be waiting for it. I had a pretty dirty, you know, honor tile wait last time as well. Player to my left throws the 1 of circles, deals into a Riichi only hand. They're not gonna be that upset about that. That's just Mahjong. Me losing my awesome hand to a closed wait last round hurts. Definitely hurts. Call me a rental car company the way that hurts. 2 copies of the Dora. Okay. We're in the south round, sitting in the south seat. None of these wins are really helpful except for the south then. Okay, sure thing. Sure thing. I mean, both of these Dora are staying in our hand until the end of time. Let's make that perfectly clear. There's a chance. Okay, this is a little awkward because I was hoping to get rid of this 2, but now we can make a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, something along those lines maybe. This could also be a all simples hand if things go right. Nelly Furtado, I'll find out by the end of the night. Dude, I've been thinking a lot about Nelly Furtado's song Promiscuous lately. I don't know. It was a bop when I was younger, and all the lyrics have stayed rent-free in my head this entire GD time. Or are you game MVP like Steve Nash? That lyric will never leave me. Why? Because it's kind of funny, and it ages horribly. It ages horribly. Like, no offense to, I mean, if there's any huge Steve Nash fans, I would understand if you were a little upset at this, because I'm kind of dunking on, you know, someone that you might like. Hang on, I gotta play a little Mahjong. I gotta push for this hand, dude. If not this hand, then what? If not this hand, then what? And we don't have to discard the Dora. I mean, we're not gonna discard the Dora anyway. We gotta make a couple of risky discards with this 8 of characters and this 6 of circles. At least we get the half Suji, but it's not perfect. Okay, that's fine. Or you game MVP like Steve Nash. It ages very funnily. And no offense to any Steve Nash stands, but like, it's never appropriate now. It's become just more and more outdated, which only makes it hook into my brain that much deeper, you know? Player to my left is in Riichi. Okay. I don't know if other people are folding or not. 8 of bamboo. Why am I pushing? It's because I have 2 Dora and the possibility of a 4 Han hand for this Southwind as well. Why do I feel like my luck is about to run out, though? I did 2 pretty risky discards. This 8 of characters. How many 9s are gone? 3 9s are gone. They haven't discarded a lot of character tiles. There's not a lot of information. Player across from me calls Riichi. I can't. Into two 10-pie hands. I legitimately can't push for this. Throw another 9. Throw a little 9 of your love to me. Toss a red 5. Yeah, this is, I mean, I can't do that, dude. I can't do that. Say what you want, but I can't do that. Riichi Pinfu red 5. That's a pretty big hand. As the dealer too. Okay, and now you're dragged into the Shadow Realm. You want to chase Riichis? This is what happens sometimes. You better really believe in your hand. Okay, Northwind is the Dora. Oh. Westwind is not that helpful, but neither is this one of bamboo. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one of our shapes is literally just a single tile. You hate to see that when that happens, but it's not impossible like that. Okay, our hand is slowly starting to come together. Would love to keep this red 5, would love to keep the Dora, but then we honestly just got to see how the tiles shake out for that to happen. Okay, 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, and then if we draw something around the 5, we cut the Dora. If we draw another Dora, we cut the red 5. I think that's the move right now. Of course. Oh, what happens if we get neither? Okay, here's what we do when we get neither. I think we cut the Dora, because the Dora can only be improved with other Dora. This 5 can be improved with 4 of characters, 6 of characters, anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those are our 5 shapes. We can maybe even get into a Riichi Pinfu Tunity, which is Pinfu Opportunity. When I write my Mahjong books one day, there's gonna be a whole chapter on Pinfu Tunity, okay? All right, player to my right opens up their hand with a 6 of bamboo. Probably a flush, if I had to guess right now. Probably a flush. They haven't discarded any bamboo tiles. Well, let's see if they discard some character tiles. Maybe they're just going for an all symbols hand. Player to my left calls Riichi. Okay. You know what else I've been saying? That started on stream yesterday. Really risky discard. Who are you? Me last round? I'm in Tenpai for the 4 of... Here's the thing. It's a terminal tile. I know it's risky. They could still have a 7-8. But I have 2 8s. I'm staying in Tenpai, and I don't even have to call Riichi on the 4 of characters. If I have to fold, I'll have to fold. But I feel like the risk reward there, by throwing a terminal tile, it's not that bad. By throwing a red dragon, it's not that bad. I'll stay in Tenpai. I'll stay in Tenpai. I've been saying everybody in this club calling Riichi. which is a parody on the song "Everybody in this club getting tipsy." It's something that you can incorporate into your mahjong play. You don't even have to pay me any royalties. That's a on the house. Okay, let's see what they were waiting for. They were waiting on a 4. Okay, all right. A closed. Wait. Oh, it's a Sanshoku as well. Did they hit an Orador? How is that hand that big, dude? Oh my god. All right, we're fighting for second now. Oh, what a hand though. I don't think I pawned that. Weirdly enough, I don't think I pawned that. I'm waiting for my white dragon to come home from the war. This is 2 Han, by the way. The red 5 is worth 2 Han right now. Okay. What are we doing here? I mean, if we pawn one of these, then we can still pawn one of these. I'm not sure, but this whole hand hinges on us getting another copy of the white dragon. So it's rough. Do I open up my hand if we get some other stuff here? I'm not sure. There's a possibility of a 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence as well. There's so much possibility for this hand. Okay. Let's advance it aggressively. Let's advance this hand aggressively. I believe that the white dragon will come, and I want my hand to be ready to accept it when it happens. I can't make use of the 2 right now because I don't want to get rid of 2 Han in my hand. What do we cut here? 1. So we need 4 remaining shapes. One of them has to be a pair. So this is probably our pair because we're going to pawn the white dragon. Then we probably cut this 3 and the 5, right? Instead of this 2 and the 4. I'm not sure. Okay, never mind. We're cutting the 2 and the 4. Holy moly. I mean, this hand actually starting to come together. If we need to make extreme evasive maneuvers, we can even pivot to a half flush on this 3 and this 5. Okay. Player to my left thinking about something. Oh, we would have had it too. So a little bit of greed here, right? If we had thrown the door, I mean, no, this is not greed. This is getting into tenpai. Absolutely, dude. Okay. What would I love to see here? A 6 of characters. It's a subtle way to improve this hand. Would I pawn a 7 of bamboo and get on a single tile weight for the 5 of characters? No, that's ridiculous. That's what we like to call going a little sicko mode, a little 2 goblin mode right now. You can't have highway blindness when you're seeing a valuable hand like this. Although it's just a white dragon Dora red 5 hand. Would I con this hand? Maybe. Maybe. We can't con with the Northwind. The last one's already represented. But we can con with the White Dragon if the opportunity comes to us. If the con-opportunity comes to us. Dude, when I write my Mahjong book, whole chapter. Opportunities for when you can con. First off, we will discuss the etymology of the phrase con-opportunity. And why it's taking the Mahjong world by storm. Okay, I don't know what this... Oh, it happened. It came. Holy moly. Oh my god. Player across from me playing like they don't need a single character tile. Maybe going for a full flush of some kind. A little dangerous. Player to my right hasn't discarded a single character tile. We got a tale of 2 cities right now. Player to my left hasn't discarded a lot of circle tiles. You know what I mean? This is very spicy. Very spicy indeed. They opened their hand on bamboo. This is a full flush if I've ever seen it. Bad news for them is that I have a lot of bamboo tiles, and a lot of bamboo tiles have been already discarded. Okay, players playing fearlessly into them as well. Discard it. The 4 or the 7. They're not gonna do it. Maybe this is evasive maneuvers. Maybe they're bailing. Like some dried up hay. Maybe they're bailing. Take this 5. I have to fight for this hand. I have to. And this 5 doesn't seem that scary. So many bamboo tiles have been discarded. It might as well be a Black Eyed Peas song. Let's get discarded in here. You love to see that. White Dragon Dora Red 5. It's a 3 Han hand, but come on, it's all we got right now. And it propels us into a great situation where we can fight for 2nd and 3rd place. Give me the dealer. Give me the dealer seat, dude. Okay. South wins. Whoa. Awuga? Okay. Awuga. What's the door? It's the Northwind. A little spicy. We got to be careful of the player in 1st place, or anyone for that matter if they're going for a flush. Okay, discard some of your honor tiles. You don't have enough shapes here. You have 1 shape, 2. You have 3 shapes in this hand. It's a pitiful amount of shapes if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Maybe we could have discarded this one of circles a little bit earlier. You never know. Small efficiency plays like that might end up hurting you in the long run. Okay, a 6. There's one shape. 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, we have all of our shapes. Now, are they good shapes? Absolutely not. Was all of this legal? Absolutely not. But they're the shapes that we have. And honestly, if I get the chance to Chia 7, Chia 2, to Chia Pet even, I think I go for it. I think I legitimately go for it. Player to my right does not need bamboo tiles. Maybe that means we keep some of our bamboo tiles. They might end up dealing into us later. I'm not sure. But then the reverse of that is like we might deal into them by giving them the suit that they need, right? Okay, this is a flush. I know I say that all the time, but like how else are you supposed to read this? They want character tiles. And when do they want them? Now. One door on the board right now. Just took out Tomato Town. Can't pawn that just yet. This hand is a little spicy. Player across from me willing to discard a Dora. Maybe it means they're close to Tenpai or they just don't want to risk a dangerous tile in their hand. This hand is just a little too far away from getting into Tenpai. It's just a little too far away for me to feel comfortable about opening up my hand. Or opening up my heart. It's scary to be emotionally vulnerable with someone. They cut a 4. They discarded a lot of character tiles so far. Not sure what that means. We'll have to keep our eye out on it. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a little bit redundant right now because we have 3 pairs in our hand. I'm not exactly sure what we cut. It's a really spiced situation right now. Still cutting character tiles, still cutting bamboo tiles. No idea what anyone's going for. Okay, the 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence has become clear to me. But then we lose all of our pairs, dude. And I can't discard the South Winds. I can't believe I'm doing this. I think this is a slightly safer discard than the 4 and the 6 right now. I know the player to my left has discarded a 5. I am not sure what that's all about. If I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what the player to my right is doing now. I have no idea what this hand is. It's very, very scary. Player across from me could still very well be in a flush situation, or they just want a lot of bamboo tiles. Okay, maybe they're in Tenpai from that discard. I'll cut the Dora right now. I'll cut the Dora right now. Strangely, I feel like the Dora is safer than the 1. They could be on a 1-4 weight. No. Okay, player to my left calls the run. Pure straight. That's just it. And it's closed, so it's 2 Han. Okay. Okay. We're in 3rd place right now. Can still fight for 2nd. That's our last chance at the dealer seat, but that's okay. A lot of honor tiles here, but none of them, I mean, 3 of them pretty useful. Would we ever take the chance to go for the flush here? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. The West Wind's not really helpful. A lot of bad tiles in our hand right now. The floating 9 is not a great tile. Probably want to cut it ASAP. Rocky? Dude, I mean, there's a chance, right? I know that the North Wind is not probably going to materialize because, you know, one of them has been discarded already. There's still a chance. And I don't know. The 9 of bamboo immediately punished, by the way. Immediately punished. Okay, fine. We'll keep the 7 of bamboo. We're not necessarily in Fur 10. If we draw an 8, well, we have a chance to get into Fur 10. But if we draw a 6, we're totally fine. I mean, so what's scary here? The 6 is the Dora indicator. The 7 is the Dora. I think that we can still make our way downtown. Okay, we're making our way downtown. The tiles have decided for us. We're making our way downtown. Do we call pawn on a 1 or a 9? Dude, this is almost a 9 gates hand. Isn't it scary when I start to dream about Yakumans? Do androids dream about Mahjong Yakumans? Okay. Our honor tiles are all still alive. That's really scary. Also, people are starting to discard some good tiles. The player across from me, I'll pawn this. I'll pawn this. Player across from me discarding some good tiles, the 4 and the 6 of bamboo, for example. They started things off with an 8 of bamboo discard. Maybe they're in Tenpai? Strange discards, right? Holy moly. It's happening. It's happening. .jpeg. Of course, the white dragon and the red dragon, you're looking at it now. At least we know that the red dragon is safe. Maybe because of that reason, we cut the white dragon. I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. Cut the white dragon. It's just too dangerous. I don't want anyone else to have even a chance to get another copy. 7 of circles would be incredible here. Okay, another 2. It's not great because all the 1s are, I think, are almost gone and a few 4s are gone. Okay, another red dragon. Ah! Full flush. Maybe it's not necessary. Half flush red dragon is 3 Han. Would I take 3 Han here? You know what? I would take 3 Han. But I don't know. Holy moly. This is also a toy hand. It's an all triplets hand. Potentially. That's the Dora. Caught in 4K. Caught live in 4K being a coward. It's probably okay. I get the feeling that it's probably okay. I get the feeling that it's probably okay. And yet, there's no 4s discarded. How many no? I can't believe this. I mean, they cut the Dora. Oh my god, and I'm in Tenpai. Oh my god. An unbelievable turn of events here. I'm in Tenpai waiting on the Dora. People might think that it's safe to cut because it was recently cut. Oh. It's not a full flush, dude. It's not a full flush at all. All triplets, 2 Dora. That's 4 Han. That's 4 Han. 1 of bamboo. Luckily, pretty safe, I think. Player to my left, maybe just getting into Tenpai by the end of the game. Oh, friends. A lot of bamboo has been discarded. I'll cut the red 5. Oh. Exciting game. I know all that happened was we folded there. An extremely exciting game. Okay, fair enough. What do we want to do here? We want to win. Any hand gets us into 3rd place. What a hand we have as well. What a hand we have as well. Okay. Okay. So probably this 8 of circles is going to be our pair. We need something to happen around the 1 or this 8. A 7 of characters would be the best possible draw right now. A 7 of characters would be the best possible draw. I am HO. That's not going to help us. And it's close to the door. We want to get rid of it ASAP Rocky. Player to my left. Yeah, you're going for a flush. Really? Winning's not enough for you? You want to go for a flush too? Okay. Now we're 1 away from Tenpai. If we pawn the red dragon, possible, by the way, very possible. We cut the 9, we're in Tenpai waiting on the 7 of characters. We got to be a little bit careful, right? Player to our left, we don't know what suit they're waiting on. We don't know if it's characters or bamboo yet. All we know is that they certainly do not want any circle tiles. Cut the red dragon, come on. You know it's probably safe. Incredible draw. Holy moly. Holy moly. I mean, this is a terrifying slew of discards. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, my name is Timothy Roth. It's a good Riichi. We can't open up our hand, but I think we take it. I think we take it. It forces other people to play safe. I know this means that we're further away from 2nd place. I know this means we're further away. But it doesn't look like people are hoarding character tiles. A 1/4 of characters has already come out, and I would like the opportunity to win here. This is not even a greed play. This is an efficiency play. We have a lot of tiles that we can accept into our hand. That 6 of bamboo discard, very scary, by the way. It's close to the Dora. Player to my left has not discarded a single bamboo tile. There's the red dragon. Okay. We would have loved that a little bit earlier. Player to my right, I can't tell if they're totally folding or not. I mean, they're cutting a lot of garbage. Player across is just cutting the 5 of circles, not scared at all. This is the honey badger strategy. The legendary honey badger strategy in South 4. Okay. They haven't discarded a single bamboo tile either. There's the 3rd red dragon. Okay, fair enough. This is not Pinfu, by the way. We couldn't sit in Dameten for Pinfu because our pair is a Yakuhai pair. You can't get Pinfu if your pair is like any of the dragons or your Seat Wind or the Prevalent Wind. I'm not sure why that's the case, but it is the case. That 2 of bamboo's discard is not as safe as I would personally like. If this was a real over-the-table game of Mahjong, I'd be sweating right now. I'd be sweating with that discard. No 4s and 7s have been discarded at all, except for very early in the game. People can probably sense that there's something suspicious there. Maybe someone's executing a maneuver like I did and pivoting from a full flush into a single tile Dora weight. Oh, dude. Oh, and there it is. It's a good weight, dude. They're good dogs, Bront. 4 Han, no Orodora, that's fine. That's fine. 2nd place. It's a great 2nd place. There's some stuff that I want to see in the logs there. There's definitely some stuff I want to see in the logs. We're climbing up. We're making our way uptown. Walking slow, faces low, and I'm homebound. Yeah, no. Dude, I'm so happy we got 2nd place on that game. I know the camera's hidden. It's to make the logs viewing a little bit easier. I dealt in here. I called an early Riichi. Oh yeah, this hand was incredible. This hand was legitimately incredible. No one else had a single East Wind or South Wind. Oh, thanks, game. Thanks, game. Player to my right. When do they chase my Riichi? Someone, oh, the player across from me chases my Riichi. What? They chase with a closed weight? You're out of your damn mind. This is not a hand that you chase with. This is the essence of gambling. This is why you end up in 3rd. I'm not sorry to BM, but I don't like this play style at all. And I know I dealt into it. But over a long sample size, over a large sample size, there's no way that's correct. Someone runs a big hand here. This player calls Riichi. Did they chase the Riichi? They did chase the Riichi. What are you thinking, dude? Oh, on the Dora for a pure double sequence as well. I can maybe understand the greed here. The 4 wasn't necessarily safe though. And you see me immediately taking the opportunity. Left Lord also gets it. Someone deals in here. What are people waiting on? This is waiting on a 3-6. Player to my right is waiting on a 2-5. A Riichi Pinfu hand. That's a pretty big hand. They must have hit an Orodora, right? Or is that just the power of Riichi Pinfu as the dealer? They didn't even hit an Orodora. This is a 3 Han as the dealer, but they also get 2 Riichi sticks. I mean, that's a big point swing right there. Yeah, that's a huge point swing. Like, you just basically gave him another Han by throwing down the Riichi stick. I know that's not what it's like, but it's like kind of what it's like. I Ron somebody here. I'm waiting on the 4 and the 7 since like the beginning of time. This player has not a lot of safe tiles to discard. Dude, just discard the 9. You want to stay in Tenpai this badly? No, dude. What's the Dora here? You don't even have any Dora and you're like 2 away from Tenpai. I would cut the 9 here. Or even the Eastwind. No one else is using the Eastwind. I mean, this is a... Wow, this is weird. They don't have a flush at all. What the heck? Player to my across from me is not even in Tenpai yet. Okay. It's a weird hand for sure. That's a weird one to win. Where was the game where I pivoted into it was this round, right? Yeah. Okay. The Dora turn. Dude, what did I tell you? I thought that this was okay based off of nothing, by the way. What is the player across from me doing? How is his hand in this shape? Did you turn on auto discard? Did you rage quit? Oh my god, the player across from me just rage quit. I guess I should have been paying a little bit more attention to that. I mean, this is what happens. Oh, I chased 2 Riichis and it didn't pan out. I guess I'm gonna turn on auto draw and discard. It makes me so freaking mad. It makes me so steamed. So if I know that, then I'm like, yeah, people's hands are more likely to be in chaos because this is not real Mahjong. Can probably discard this. Go for the full flush. I mean, the full flush would have been very powerful here. And luckily, we didn't throw any of the 6 of circles. Okay, I mean, that's weird, but I didn't realize that they were disconnected. And then the last sumo is just a work of art. Let's be honest. That was just beautiful to witness coming together like a Beatles song. Okay, that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out a ton. It genuinely does. I love reading all of them. Thank you for the lovely comments, for your analysis. When asked for, I really appreciate it. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch. You can find that link in the description. You can also talk to us in the Discord. I'm there literally every day. It's the only social media platform that makes me happy. Truly. I like seeing all the pet photos and stuff, you know? Okay. Till next time. Please be kind to yourself. Please be patient with yourself. And I'll talk to you soon, okay? All right, peace.